Once upon a time there was a railroad line. Don't ask where, brother, don't ask when. It was cold to hell. It was hard times. It was a work of God. Amen. It's an old song. Old tale from way back when. It's an old song. We're gonna sing it again. Young man, we got some gods in the house tonight. See, on the road to hell there was a railroad line, and there were 3 old women all dressed the same, and they was always singing in the back of their mind, everybody needs the face. And on the road to hell there was a railroad line, and a lady stepping off a train with a suitcase full of summertime, Persephone by name. And if you ride that train, and if you ride that train, and if you ride that train to the end of the line, where the sun don't shine and it's always shady, it's there you'll find the king of mine, almighty Mr. 80s. We got any other gods? Oh right, almost forgot. And on the road to hell there was a railroad station, and a man with feathers on his feet, who could help you to your final destination. Mr. Hermes, that's me. See, someone's got to tell the tale. Whether or not it turns out well, maybe it will turn out this time. On the road to hell, the railroad line is a sad song. A sad tale, it's a tragedy. It's a sad song. We gotta sing it anyway. Now not everyone gets to be a god. And don't forget that times are hard. Hard times in the world of men. Let me introduce you to a few of them. You can tip your hats and your wallets, give your pennies or your pearls to the hardest working chorus in the God's almighty world. And working just as hard for you, let's see what this crew can do. On the road to hell there was a railroad line, and a poor boy working on a song. His mama was a friend of mine, and this boy was the muse's son. On the railroad line, on the road to hell, you might say the boy was touched, because he was touched by the gods themselves. Give it up for Orpheus. There was one more soul on this road. Girl, come on in from the cold. On the railroad line, on the road to hell, there was a young girl looking for something to eat. And brother, thus begins the tale of Orpheus and Eurydice. Love song, tale of love from long ago. Sad song, a runaway from everywhere she'd ever been. She was no stranger to the world, no stranger to the wind.
Weather ain't the way it was before. Ain't no spring or fall at all anymore. It's either blazing hot or freezing cold. Anyway, the wind blows. And there ain't a thing that you can do when the weather takes a turn on you. Except for hurry up and hit the road. Anyway, the wind blows. Wind comes up, ooh, hear that sound. Wind comes up, move to another town. Ain't nobody gonna stick around when the dark clouds roll. Anyway, the wind blows.
You met the things, remember them?
Anybody got a match?
Always singing in the back of your mind.
Give me that.
Wherever it was this young girl went, the fates were close behind.
People turn on you just like the wind. Everybody is a fair weather friend. In the end, you're better alone. Anyway, the wind blows. When your body aches to lay it down. When you're hungry and there ain't enough to go round. Ain't no leg to which a girl won't go. Anyway, the wind blows. Wind comes up, ooh, and sometimes you think. Wind comes up, you'll do anything just to fill your belly full of food. Find a bed that you fall into. The weather won't follow you wherever you go. Anyway, the wind blows.
Now Orpheus was the son of a muse, and you know how those muses are. Sometimes they abandon you, and this poor boy, he wore his heart out on his sleeve. You might say he was naive to the ways of the world, but he had a way with words, and a rhythm and a rhyme. And he sang just like a bird up on a line. And it ain't because I'm kind, but his mama was a friend of mine, and I like to hear him sing, and his way of seeing things. So I took him underneath my wing, and that is where he stayed until one day. You want to talk to her? Yes. Go on. Orpheus? Yes? Don't come on too strong. Come home with me. The man who's gonna marry you. I'm Orpheus.
Is he always like this?
Yes.
I'm Eurydice.
Your name is like a melody.
I'm a singer. Is that what you are?
Well, I also play the lyre.
Oh, a liar and a player too. I've met too many men like you.
No, I'm not like that. He is not like any man alive.
Alive? That's worth a lot. What else you got? Lover, tell me if you can, who's gonna buy the wedding band? Times being what they are, hard and getting harder all the time.
When I sing my song, all the rivers will sing along. They're gonna break their necks for us, and with their gold be generous. All the flashing in the land, all to fashion for your hand. The river's gonna give us the right hand.
Lover, tell me if you're able, who's gonna lay the wedding table? Times being what they are, dark and getting darker all the time.
When I sing my song, all the trees gonna sing along. They're gonna bend their branches down to lay their fruit upon the ground. The almond and the apple and the sugar from the maple. Where the trees gonna lay the wedding table.
So when do you sing your song? When you're working on? Spring will come again?
Yes,
Why don't you sing it then?
is it finished?
Sing it. You wanna take me home?
Yes.
Sing the song. How'd you do that?
I don't know. The song's not finished though.
Even so, it can do this.
I know.
You have to finish it. Lover, tell me when we're wed, who's gonna lay the wedding bed? Times being what they are, hard and getting harder all the time.
When I sing my song, all the birds gonna sing along. They'll come flying all around to lay their feathers on the ground, and we'll light out of town. We'll all leave our heads. Birds gonna make the wedding bed.
And the trees gonna lay the wedding table.
River's gonna give us the wedding hand. I don't know. It came to me as if I'd known it all along. You have. It's an old song, a song of love from long ago. Long time since I heard it though. You've heard that melody before? Sure. Tell me more.
Remember that tale I told you once about the gods?
Which ones?
Hades and Persephone. Remember how it used to be their love that made the world go round?
Yeah, I remember now. But that was long ago.
Tell it again, though.
King of shadows, King of shades, hey. The lady loved him and the kingdom they shared. Without her above, not a flower could grow. So King Hayes agreed that for half of each year she would stay with him there in his world down below. But the other half, she could walk in the sun, and the sun in turn burned twice as bright, which is where the seasons come from. And without the cycle of the seed and the sickle, and the lives of the people, and the birds that live in light, singing. Down below and up above, in harmony and rhythm, the gods sang a song of love, and the world sang it with them. But that was long ago, before we were on this road. Everybody waiting on a train, waiting on a train to bring that lady with the suitcase back again. She's never early, always late. These days she never stays for long. Good things come to those who wait. Here she comes.
Well, it's like you said, I'm an outdoor girl.
Yeah, you're late again.
Married to the king of the underworld.
She's got a little thing called spring.
I wondered where I've been. I'm wondering. Tell it back again. It's like my mama always said.
Alright.
Whether when you're down, you're down. When you're up, you're up. You're like 6 feet underground. You're living it up on top. Let's not talk about hard times. Pour the wine in summertime. Right now we're living it up. Living it up. But right here we're living it up. Living it up on top. Who makes the summer sunshine bright? That's right, Persephone. Who makes the food the vine get right? Persephone. Who makes the flowers bloom again? Spider-Man. Who's doing the best she can? Persephone, that's who. Some may say the weather ain't the way it used to be. Let me tell you something that my mama said. Take what you get, and you make the most of it. So right now we're living it up. Living it up. From right here we're living it up. Living it up on top.
It was summertime on the road to heaven. There was a young girl who would always run away. You might say that it was in spite of the sound that this young girl decided to stay. There was a poor boy with a lion.
Who says times are hard?
Now the fruit got right. And brother, for a moment there,
Does anybody want a drink?
the world came back to life.
kind enough to share, asking nothing in return, except that we should live and learn to live as brothers in this life, and the trust you will provide. No one takes too much. There will always be enough. She will always fill our cups, and we will always raise him up to the world we dream about, and the one we live in now. Because right now we're living up. Oh, brother, right here we're living. Please leave me here, I'll tell you we're living it up on top. Living it up, and we ain't gonna stop. Living it. How are we living it? Living it up on top.
Orpheus was a poor boy, but he had a gift to give. He could make you see how the world could be, in spite of the way that it is. Eurydice was a young girl, but she was no stranger to the wind. When she fell in spite of herself, in love with Orpheus.
Didn't even know that I was lonely. Out in the cold so long. I didn't even know that I was cold. Burn my collar to the wind. This is how it's always been. All I've ever known is how to hold my own.
gonna ride that train. She's gonna ride that train. She's gonna ride that train to the end of the line. 'Cause the king of the mind is coming to call. Did you ever wonder what it's like on the underside?
Way down under.
On the underside.
Way down under.
On the other side of its wall. Follow that dog for a long way down, far away from the poor old store. You either get to hell or the Hades town. Ain't no difference anymore. Way down, Hades down, way down under the ground. Hound dog howl and the whistle blow. Train come rolling, bleeding right. Everybody try to get a ticket to go, but those who go, they don't come back. They go way down, Hades down, way down underground.
Tonight, summer's hard. Hear that high and lonesome sound of my husband coming for. Bring me home to Hades Town.
Way down, Hades down, way down underground.
Down there is a bunch of stiffs. Brother, I'll be bored to death. Gonna have to put some stuff just to entertain myself. Bring me morphine in a tin. Give me the crate of the fruit of the vine. Takes a lot of medicine to get through the winter time.
Way down, Hades down, way down underground.
Every little penny in the wishing well, every little nickel on the bill. All them tiny little heads and tails, where do you think they don't go?
Way down, Hades down, way down underground. Everybody hungry, everybody tired, everybody slaves while the sweat of his brow. The wage is nothing and the work is hard. It's a graveyard and Hades down, way down, Hades down, way down underground. Mr. Higgins is a mean old boss.
Silver whistle and a golden scale.
And he weighs the cost. And your soul for sale.
King of Romeo's throne. My mother sings his
Where the
song.
little wheels squeal and the big wheels roll.
Better forget about stories.
Way down, Hades down, way down underground. And on the road to hell there was a railroad car. And the car door opened and a man stepped out. Everybody knew and everybody saw it was the same man they'd been singing about.
You're early. Mr. Hades is a mighty king. Must be making some mighty big deals. Seems like he owns everything. And it makes you wonder how it feels.
All aboard! I want, that's it. I want 2, 3, 4.
Way down, Hades down, way down underground. Way down.
Stephanie gone, the cold came up.
He came too soon. He came for her too soon. It's not supposed to be like this.
Well, till someone brings the world back in tune. This is how it is.
Orpheus had a gift to give.
Hey, where are you going?
Touched by the gods is what he was.
I have to finish the song.
Finish it quick. The wind is changing. There's a storm coming on. Wind comes up. Ooh, we need food. Wind comes up. Ooh, we need firewood.
Orpheus and your in the sea.
Did you hear me, Orpheus?
Oh, working on a song.
Orpheus!
Young girl looking for something to eat.
Okay, finish it.
Under a gathering storm.
King of summer, king of gold, and everything glittering under the ground. Hades is king of oil and gold. And the riches that flow where those rivers are found. But for half a year, Persephone gone. His loneliest blues and cold and black. He thinks of his wife in the arms of the sun, and jealousy fuels him and feeds him and fills him with doubt that she'll never come. Dread that she'll never come, and doubt that never will ever come back. King of water, king of bricks, the river Styx is a river of stone, and Hades lays them high and thick with a million hands that are not his own. With a million hands, the wall around all riches he digs from the earth. The big ass flashes, the hammer falls, and crashing and pounding. His rivers surround him and drown out the sound of the song he once heard. La 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 la
Keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. Keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head. In the coldest time of year, why is it so hot down here? Hotter than a crucible. It ain't right and it ain't wrong.
Lover, you were gone so long. Lover, I was lonesome. So I built a foundry in the ground on which your feet. Here I fashioned things of steel, oil drums and automobiles. Then I kept that furnace fed with the fossils of the dead. Lover, when you feel that fire, think of it as my desire. Think of it as my desire for you.
you stood. And wasn't it electrifying when I made the neon shine? Silver screen, cathode ray, brighter than the light of day. Lava, when you see that glare, think of it as my despair. Think of it as my despair for you.
They can't find the tomb.
Orpheus,
They can't feel the
Orpheus.
stars. King Hades is deafened by a river of stone.
poor boy working on a song.
And Lady Persephone is blinded by a river of wine. Living in
He did not see the storm coming on.
as his black gold flows in the world down below, and through dark clouds roll in the one above.
Look up!
And that is the reason we're on this road. The seasons are wrong, and the wind is so strong. That's why times are so hard. It's because of the gods. The gods have forgotten the song of their love. They're singing la 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 la.
Oh, we got to pretend love. If you want to pretend love. Oh, we got to pretend love. Keep your head low. Oh, we got to pretend love. If you want to pretend. Looking low and looking high, there is no room left to find. It's hard enough to be yourself, let alone somebody else. I'm trying to believe that the song he's working on is gonna harmony from the wind, the wind, the wind.
Eurydice was a hungry young girl.
Give that back.
She was no stranger to the wind,
It's everything we have.
but she had not seen nothing.
Orpheus.
Like the mighty storm she got caught in.
Orpheus.
But the wrath of the gods was in it.
Every year it's getting worse. Saves town. Hell on earth. Did you think I'd be impressed with this neon necropolis? Lover, what have you become? Cold cars and oil drums, warehouse walls and factory floors. I don't know you anymore. And in the meantime, up above, the harvest dies and people starve. Oceans rise and overflow. It ain't right, it ain't natural.
For everything I do it for the love of you. If you don't even want my love, I'll give it to someone who does. Someone grateful for her fate. Someone who appreciates the comforts of a gilded cage. Another try to fly away the moment Mother Nature calls. Someone who can love these walls and hold her close and keep her safe and think of them as my embrace. Think of them as my embrace. Think of them as my embrace of you. vipers and vultures surround you. And they'll take you down. They'll pick you clean. If you stick around such a desperate scene, see people get mean when the chips are down.
Songbird versus rattlesnake. Eurydice was a hungry young girl,
What is it?
and Hades gave her a choice to make.
Your ticket.
A ticket to the underworld.
Life ain't easy, life ain't fair. Girls gotta fight for a rightful share. What you gonna do when the chips are down? Now.
Mr. Hermes!
Hey, the big artiste. Ain't you working on your masterpiece?
Where's your Edison?
Brother, what do you care? You'll find another muse somewhere.
Where is she?
Why, you want to know?
Wherever she is, that's where I'll go.
And what if I said she's down below?
Down below?
Down below, 6 feet under the ground below. She called your name before you went, but I guess you weren't listening.
No.
So, just how far would you go for her?
To the end of time. To the end of the earth.
You got a ticket?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Of course, there is another way, but I ain't supposed to say it.
Another way.
Around the back. But that ain't easy walking, Jack. That ain't for the sensitive of soul. So do you really want to go?
With all my heart.
With all your heart? Well, that's a start. How to get to Hades time? You have to take the long way down, through the underground, under cover of night, laying low, staying out of sight. Ain't no compass, brother, ain't no map, just a telephone wire and a railroad track. Keep on walking and don't look back till you get to the bottom ramp.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming to.
River Styx is high and wide, cinder bricks and razor wire, walls of iron and concrete, hound dogs hounding round the gate. Those dogs will lay down and play dead if you got the bones, if you got the bread. But if all you got is your own 2 legs, just be glad you got them.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too. I'm coming too.
Who are you? Where do you think you're going? Who are you? Why are you all alone? Who do you think you are? Who are you to think that you can walk the road that no one ever walked before?
Man, you're on the run. Don't give your name, you don't have one. And don't look no one in the eye. That town will try to suck you dry. They'll suck your brain, they'll suck your breath. They'll pluck the heart right out of your chest. They'll truss you up in your Sunday best and stuff your mouth with cotton.
Wait for me,
I'm coming.
I'm coming with you. Wait for me,
I'm coming too. I'm
I'm coming. Wait for me.
Wait.
I hear the words repeating.
Wait.
The falling at my feet. It sounds like coming. And I am not alone.
Wait.
I hear the rocks inside.
Wait.
Echo in my soul. I'm coming.
Why do we build the wall? My children, why do we build the wall?
Why do we build the wall? We build the wall to keep us free. That's why we build the wall. We build the wall to keep us free.
How does the wall keep us free? My children, how does the wall keep us free?
How does the wall keep us free? The wall keeps out the enemy, and we build the wall to keep us free. That's why we build the wall. We build the wall to keep us free.
Who do we call the enemy? My children, who do we call the enemy?
Who do we call the enemy? The enemy is poverty, and the wall keeps out the enemy, and we build the wall to keep us free. That's why we build the wall. We build the wall to keep us free.
Because we have and they have not. My children, because they want what we have got.
Because they have and they have not, because they want what we have got. The enemy is poverty, and the wall keeps out the enemy, and we build the wall to keep us free. That's why we build the wall. We build the wall to keep us free.
What do we have that they should want? My children, what do we have that they should want?
What do we have that they should want? We have a wall to work upon. We have work that they have none.
And our work is never done, my children, and the war is never won. The enemy is poverty, and the wall keeps out the enemy, and we build the wall to keep us free. That's why we build the wall. We build the wall to keep us free.
We build the walls to keep us free.
Then Hades told Eurydice,
There are papers to be signed. Step into my office.
and he closed the doors behind. Now a lot can happen behind closed doors. That's for sure, brother. That's a fact. But a lot can happen on the factory floor when the foreman turns his back.